Creativity is directly tied to your success and your income. Your ability to creatively solve your own problems and your own issues, seeing things that other people may not see, and thinking of creative solutions and creative systems so that you don't really have to pay as much or make more money. You have to realize that once you understand that creativity is the best tool that you can have for success, you will start to see how to think laterally. Instead of thinking linearly, you will think laterally. Many solutions for the same problem. Let's take rent. Most people pay rent, and it's the biggest expense that they can take. But you see, they rent out a 2-bedroom apartment, usually, or a house, or whatever. But you see, they haven't even considered getting a rent that's higher with many more bedrooms so that they can rent it out on Airbnb. Sure, it takes a little bit of effort to make the photos, do the listings, talk to the customers, clean the house, pay the bills, all these things. But you have to realize that you're doing that for yourself as well and still paying rent. As opposed to the fact that if you got a 5-bedroom and you rented out 4 of them on Airbnb, you would probably be in the profit. So you have to understand that even when purchasing a house, it's the same thing. Or when starting a business, you have to look at the things that you have. Most people, when they hire someone, let me give you another example of creative solutions. Most people, when they hire someone, they train them. And that training is very costly, not only in money, but also in time for the trainer. If you're doing the training, that's going to cost you a lot of money. But you see, if that person leaves, if that employee leaves, you now have to do that over and over and over again. Every time someone leaves, you have to go through the same costly process of training them. But you see, if you record all of the training from the beginning, not only do you not have to spend the time training the other person, but you now have a database of all of the training and you can use it for everybody. Not only that, but this solution actually solves a better issue. The fact that you don't need very, very good employees, highly skilled employees, because now you have the training, and the training being in video, they don't have to remember all of these things. They can just use the database. They can just use the tutorials. So now you can get people who are accepting a lower wage to do a high-paying job. You see, creative solutions, each one of them solves so many of your problems. You have to understand that there is always a creative solution to your problems. All you have to do is think of many solutions to the same problem. How am I going to use this in order to have more success? Creative solutions really, really make you so much money. Creativity is the number one skill for business people. Of course, the second one is risk, understanding risk. The third one is actually who you know. And the fourth one is hard work. So you have to understand that most people put effort and hard work on the first place, but it's not so. On the first place, it's creativity, and then understanding risk. And then the third one is who you know. Understand each one of these before you do the hard work, and you will make more money, because the first three actually have exponential growth. Effort and hard work is always the same. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. Sure, some people will be more efficient than others, but you have to understand that it has diminishing returns as opposed to creativity, risk, and the people you know. Of course, each one of them has a limited upside or a limited access that you can have to it. But usually, they are unlimited. If you think about it, you can be as creative, infinitely creative as you want with your solutions. Sure, that's not really going to help because some of them are not feasible. You can take as much risk as you want, but that's not feasible as well because you're going to lose more and more and more. But also, you can meet more and more people who can help you and can really provide so much success and money for you. You have to understand that these three things are much more important than effort and hard work, but most people don't understand that. Now you have this understanding. Do something with it.